Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. Extra point, hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. A play fake to Montgomery. Now Rodgers. Trying to get it to Cobb, and it's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
On 1st down, this is Geis. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1. And it'll be 2nd and 11. Now Smith. Looking for his tight end read, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Michigan man, Jake Ryan. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Well, this wind is definitely going to be a factor as this game goes along. He's throwing straight into it here in the first quarter, and the ball fluttered on him a little bit. He'll definitely have to file that one away and make a mental note of it.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. That's complete to Cobb. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Now the first carry for Ty Montgomery. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They go play action for Montgomery, and now Rodgers. Trying to improvise. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Mason Foster able to drop him for a loss of 4. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. From midfield, here's Rodgers. Trying to get it to Cobb, and it's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. They'll hand it down to Geis. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. On 2nd down, here's Smith. Looking for his tight end read, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Blake Martinez. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. Caught left side by Cobb. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route,
how one dude get pancaked twice,
going through defenders,
really?
Using guys almost as screens in order to get open.
One nigga get pancaked twice?
Trying to get to the football.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. It's caught here by Adams.
Now my niggas just stopping, standing still.
He'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And a nice gain at 21 yards.
Of course
he all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
That is caught at the 7. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 to the 5-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. They'll run with Montgomery. Give him 3 on the game there. 2nd and goal. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Getting stuck. I thought they fixed it.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And we are tied at 7.
Nice way to capitalize.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's all the way up across the 40.
Yeah, that's a big guy to be chasing down a 93 speed wide receiver.
Well, that return gives him a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10. And the drive begins with a run by Geis. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Tackle there by Clay Matthews.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half. And some of these short...
It's caught inside the 25. They give him a gain of 38. You know, he's already thrown for more yardage in this first quarter than he did all of last week.
And I can be snarky here and say, well, he didn't throw for a lot of yards.
He's going to beat his ass senseless to the outside. Let's go.
Redskins with their first trip to the red zone thus far. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. On the handoff, it's Geis. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Geis with a carry on 2nd down.
What they call
he's going to
now,
be taken
man?
down here with a penalty flag on the field. So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
Move on.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Now Smith. His throw caught right around the 6.
Get up!
First catch for the Redskins, leader in the receiving yardage category a year ago. Good for a 1st down. Geis, they'll try to run it. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Redskin touchdown. Darius Geis, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Redskins are able to strike for 6. Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
So they must beat 42. Hey, Marcus, hold on, man. Jets beat Cleveland 42-0. Yeah. Oh, Brandon got beat 42-0.
The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Yeah. Oh shit! Get the ball!
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone. And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's Rodgers.
Get that money.
Look out, Rodgers lost the football, and the Redskins scoop it. And fantastic field position has them just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line in the red zone.
Fuck that nigga, man. Let's go. Fag ass crackers. Let's go. Defense fucking for real. So the problem I can figure out this run game is, man.
Here's Geis.
Oh, look at
and
this.
they'll lose yardage
1, 2, 3,
here. They
4,
go
5.
backwards to the 13-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Muhammad Wilkerson elevated a tempo program that was looking for players like him, and he's carried that on into the NFL. What a terrific play there.
Yeah, a nice tackle for loss for the former Temple Owl, as you said, and the 30th pick in the 2011 draft.
Hush him out. Holla. All right, get over there, get over there.
Here's Smith now on second down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Richardson. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. On third down.
Oh my God, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. They ain't even letting me.
It leads to a fourth down.
This nigga reached around my guy like 8 feet.
Report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Coming out, somebody make this motherfucker play for it.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score.
Get the ball.
Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Zach Brown. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way.
My fucking man ain't even in the game. Where that happen at? Where they do that at? I was wondering who the fuck 92 was. I ain't got my beef eater in the motherfucking game, sure. Good luck. Good luck on that one. Nah, it's okay. Damn.
Down inside the 10-yard line.
Think about this defense so far, Marcus. Think we out here? I think we out
it's
here.
first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
Get this offense. He got good. He plays the middle. This motherfucker user sticks, user controls is like no other, man. Block.
They'll run with Geis. And they're going to get him down, but for a pretty good run right there. A good run on first down, and now they contemplate a second and goal situation. Geis alone in the backfield here, second and goal. On the ground, Geis, and he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Darius Geis with his second touchdown of the game, fourth of the year. And the Redskins find a way to stretch their lead. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Let's go, fellas.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Come on.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Definitely. This is a good move, boy.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And last time, one-play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you do play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him
Big dogs.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Big dogs.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back to FedEx Field following this short break.
Over here.
Now Rodgers throwing on second down. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Montgomery. And they'll get him down here at the 23. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and they're going to face a third down. A good way there to have him bounce back from the interception last drive. Something underneath, a little bit of rhythm going.
I know the best ones in the league have supreme confidence, but every now and then you need a little booster, don't you? This is their way of protecting him and bringing him back, and then they'll turn him loose later.
I need 12 sacks this year for me to keep him.
Rodgers now to throw.
Stop playing. Stop playing. Monty out there.
Monty free and brings up fourth down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers.
Nice,
they'll
fellas.
be disappointed.
What's going on? Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
One there after giving up the first down. On the ground. It's Geis. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Mike Daniels makes the tackle.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Geis.
Do y'all job. Oh, my God.
35 now at the 34-yard line. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Hey, back up.
That's a favorable matchup over there.
On first and 10, Smith. And Davis with it left side.
That's where to stop the clock.
Bounds inside the 30. So that throw good for 4. It's second down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Off of play action. Here's Smith. And he drops this off to Thompson.
No, he didn't step out of bounds. That's bullshit.
Just 2.
That's bullshit.
Going to lead to a 3rd down.
That's bullshit. He didn't step out of bounds, man.
When you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. Jordan Reed has it. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 20 at the 15. Smith finding his big tight end Reed for a Redskins first.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Smith now 7 of 10 here in this first half.
He's staying in that zone, fellas, so we know he ain't gonna come out of that. So let's do this. Let's get our zone stressors out here, man. Let's stress that zone real quick, man. Where's that? Let's stress that zone out real quick, bro. Watch the work.
From the red zone now, Smith. Throw right side caught by Davis.
Good.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
How did he get over there if he was...
We'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Let's try. Let's try this. Where the fuck is it at? Okay, there you go.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith.
That's all right. We got it. This shit wasn't going to throw no interception in that.
Now a signal and a timeout.
I was like, if he covered, he covered. If he covered, we're going to try to run for it. You stop us, you stop us.
Now the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half.
But we'll take the
points. Kick is good. Will push this lead.
Excellent first half, fellas.
No problems in the field goal department.
This is a premier defensive opponent right here, man. Premier defensive opponent, man.
If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Man, he got to come out his shell for that second half.
Late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Here's Rodgers to throw.
Stop playing with us out there, man. We hit people. This is what we do for a living. We hit people out here, man. Light the lamp, man.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Like how we lighting the lamp out there, Marcus.
Oko, over here. Jumbo! Blue 58 to 100.
A final shot before half for Rodgers. Caught by Montgomery. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. The Redskins in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. And now the Packers get set to go. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. And
good shit, Quentin.
Space up to about the 25.
Oh, that's David?
David Emerson able to bring him down.
Well, they certainly
nice
have been
way to
able
make
to
a
get him going and
contribution on your
establish
first
the run. So I think
get
it's
back,
time
man.
to abandon that plan.
Welcome back to the
and start
family,
chucking
champ.
it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after them now.
Handle your business.
Rodgers to throw on second down. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Oh, David Amerson out there ball.
Even without a ton of pressure,
David
this
Amerson
phase,
out
it
there
just
ball.
shows how
He
difficult
hooping.
it is to pick apart
David
some
Amerson hooping.
defense. Those guys were sitting back and they're
David
not
Amerson
playing
is hooping.
receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of
He
the
hooping with a
quarterback
capital
when he
H.
delivers the ball.
Matter of fact, David Amerson hooping with a WH. He hooping. I see you, David. Come on, fellas.
The Packers on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Working from the gun. Rodgers. This is Cobb with a catch right side.
Damn.
And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down.
Here we go.
Rodgers to Cobb, good for a Green Bay first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now it's Rodgers.
The fuck you get?
Let's go. Ryan Kerrigan. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Rodgers. He sets to fire deep. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40.
So he think he's going to get points out of this.
Pick
it off right here.
Here's Rodgers.
Right here, boy.
And this is taken in at the 5. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things...
Got a man, it's Montgomery for the Packer touchdown. Ty Montgomery, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Packers get a score closer. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So here's the Redskins offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Desmond Bryant, the one to get him down. To throw on second down is Smith. And he's going to be intercepted a third
That's
time.
fluke, man.
Picked off by Blake Martinez.
Fucking
and
fluke.
They're going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
All right, Brandon. Normally when you hear about guys making 2 interceptions in a game, you're thinking must be a free safety, maybe a corner. How about getting 2 picks out of one of your
This
linebackers?
nigga do, man.
Again, he's just in the right place at the right time.
Sucks,
Another great
man.
play
These
to come
niggas
away
suck,
with the football.
man. Oh, my God. I hate this shit, Joe. Just stay in the middle of the fucking field. Jump 80 feet in the fucking air, man.
They'll try to get something going with Ty Montgomery. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my
Can't
estimation,
run no
they're gonna pick up
offense.
the urgency here. They're
Only
gonna get
time he
quickly in
scores
and out
when
of the
no
hole
huddle
and
bullshit.
run off a bunch more plays.
Can't play defense. Just sit in the middle of the fucking field and lurk, man. The game allows that bullshit to happen, man. Yeah, I got something for that. No problem.
They go
No
play
problem.
action
The
for
game also
Montgomery,
put other
now
stuff in the game.
Rodgers. He'll leave it for Montgomery complete. And he's going to get
Game
this
also put other shit in
inside
the
the
game.
30.
Oh, wow, my man hurt now. Yeah.
So many times you hear today's NFL
apropos.
described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Rodgers now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Hurry up, hurry up.
Shotgun
Got
now
him.
for Rodgers.
Got him.
Looking deep for Adams. Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Devontae Adams. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. Crosby with the extra point, and that will shave one more off this lead. Crosby on now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Redskins offense, they get set to go back to work here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. On the catch, it's Crowder. And he'll go out of of bounds across the 35-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
Back up. Hey, back up.
This is Geis. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. Tackle made there by Nick Perry.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Hey, let's roll. Liz. 12.
On second down, here's Smith. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Mike Daniels in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. The Redskins on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18.
Yellow.
A shotgun snap for Smith. This one caught by Crowder. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. A 40-yard punt, no return, and the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here, and I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
Go.
And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Inside.
Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. A dump underneath to Jones. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. They'll give him a yard on the play, and it'll be 3rd and 10 now. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Right. Hey, take 26. Jim.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. Well, very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Redskins will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10. Out comes the Redskin offense now as they get set to begin another possession. Now, the previous drive they punted, but that was just the first time they've had to do so in this game.
And when they turn on the game film, the coaches will rant about this, right? They'll say, oh, God, we got to move the ball, guys. We can't punt the ball away. But they have to keep smiles off their faces because that's the first time in the game they've had to do so. They've moved it quite well. They'll overall be happy with what they've seen.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Hey, back up, back up, back up, back up. Yellow.
Here's Smith now on 2nd down. Eluding the pressure right. And Davis has it over the middle. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
I think this one comes under the heading of sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because you and I both know coaches go crazy seeing their quarterbacks roll out, in this case to the right side, and try and throw it back into the middle of the field. He got away with one there.
They'll sneak it with Smith, and able to follow his center and pick up the first. Give him 4 yards as he does it himself, and it's a 1st down.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the 1st down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line.
Back up.
Now a run with Geis. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession. So they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
On.
They stay on the ground. Geis again. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
So that last penalty making this 3rd down much more manageable. 3rd down, 4 yards to go. Following the penalty, it's Geis. Really Nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. This is Geis on a handoff left. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
And they'll go on the ground. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard on the pickup, so a good situation on 2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and 1. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. A first carry for Samaje Perine. Just a yard, but that's all they needed. And by the slimmest of margins, it'll be 1st and goal. And now the Packers going to take another timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Geis receives the pitch. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Darius Geis, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Redskins are going to add on to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Rodgers now on 1st down. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. Montgomery hit, and the ball is loose. And the Redskins scoop it.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
Smith going to throw it. And he couldn't hang on. Instead, second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got to.
Now a toss. This is Geis. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Throwing on third down, Smith. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by the Michigan man, Jake Ryan. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Two-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a two-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
He's going to let it fly. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. Definitely desperation time. This just looks like, hey, throw it down there, hope that your guy can make a play.
You want him to make a play, but if not, maybe you get a pass interference call. And you know in the NFL, that's a spot foul. You get all that yardage. That would be a big play.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw is Rodgers. Throwing again. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Rodgers now to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
Out, valet, walk out, all these bands I lost count, cause I'm 2 up right now, 2 up right now, I'm two, on one day on my third, I was 2 broke, now I'm 2 rich, made 100K on my third shift, I'm a boy, so, boy, and I'm a gangster, and you a, boy, man, we been getting money for a long time. We was out here hungry for a long time. I don't never really have no punchlines. And all you rappers looking like a lunch line. Ooh, right now, I got you. Right now, nothing. Need a Uber right now. Right now, need crew love right now. Cause we 2 up right now. Ooh, I'm up right now. Hop out, valet, walk out, all these bands I lost count, cause I'm 2 up right now, 2 up right now. you up. And we was getting that record label money before they knew us. And we were blowing your budget in the club to the booth up. If your dog fall in your ball hog and get your whole crew up. Ooh, I'm with right now, I got you. Right now, nothing. Need a Uber right now. Right now, need crew up right now. Up right now. Ooh, I'm up right now. Ooh, I'm up right now. First I pull up, hop out, valet, walk out. All these bands I lost count, cause I'm too up right now. Too up right now.
Somebody call for the queen. Dagger.
Yeah. I never did anybody, but I got something to do with that. I got the streets on my back, carry it like I'm moving the. I told him the hunter, like he trying to move it up. It was like 11 in the morning, skipping school, that's a truancy about it. I made me some rest in the morning, I had me a pop by the morning, I had me some breaks by the morning, I had a six by the morning, I got on a meat, no pneumonia, the rats kicked me up on the podium, I had a in my shoulder, you got a picture, you got this picture me, Pacific ice on my ocean, ready for war like I'm Russian, ladies should never look luggage, my diamonds they tussling, my neck and my belly on, they calling for me and they, you want me like me and I look, yeah, Rex on her, yeah, B-Rex better calm down, yeah, if you go around, come around, yeah, squad goes on the, yeah, make some orange gel on my toes, yeah, Farrakhan glass for the chosen, yeah, you can go and get mad, jumping in the bed with 2 dark teeth, man, who's you, my shawty put